All right, hello and welcome to the Fitness You Can Live With gym. We are gonna hit a workout. I got a good full body workout for you today. There's quite a bit of core involved in it, upper body, lower body. We're gonna hit all the things. Probably about 35, 40 minutes. We're gonna do a good mobility to start up with, and then we'll hit our workout, and then we'll do a stretch to finish. Done with training clients for the day. The dogs are sleeping upstairs. The house is nice and quiet. So this should be a very nice self-care workout. So join me as we warm up. I'm gonna hit the mat. We're gonna do a couple things on the floor. So if you have a mat or soft floor, go ahead and join me down on the ground. First thing we're gonna do, we are just going to straighten out those legs. And we're gonna walk it all the way out into a high plank. Then I'm gonna have you bring your foot up as high as you can. You can go ahead and drop that back knee at this point. And all we're gonna do is kind of pry that hip open a little bit. And then we're gonna bring it back into a plank. Bring that foot up as high as you can. Drop that back knee down. And then pry this hip open, because I'm sure you are tight just like me. All right, we're gonna go right back into a plank, keeping those legs as straight as we can. We're gonna walk it right back up to the top. Take a deep breath, and we're gonna go through this 2 more times. So all the way down, walk it out, hit that plank for a second, foot all the way up, drop that knee down, push open. You can even play around here, do some circles. Really just want to kind of get some warmth into that hip. Back into a plank, other side, drop it. Seems like no matter what you do for the day, if you're moving a lot or sitting a lot, the hips always need a little bit of love. All right, let's do it again. Walk it out. So hopefully you should be loosening up a little more each time we come down. That's the idea behind mobility, is to take it a little bit further. Okay. All the way back up. Feeling good. I'm gonna do one more. Slide my hands down all the way. You can keep that back leg up if you want to, if you feel okay with that. You can do that. Sometimes it's a little bit too much, but everybody's different, so do what works for you. All right. Bring it up to the top. Take your time. Okay, ooh, hamstrings are feeling pretty good. All right, we're gonna do a couple roll-up variety options. Down on the mat, it's gonna look like this. With control, I'm gonna go back, bring my legs up just a little bit, reach forward. As I reach forward, I'm kind of pushing those hips apart, so I'm warming up my core, but also a little bit more hip. So let's hit this for 10. Roll back, come up. There's 1. Think about using those abdominals as you lay down gently. Obviously, the last thing you want to be doing is, crashing down on the ground. Nice and easy and controlled. Everything is with control here. Reach. Don't ignore this reach part. I'm gonna get one more. All right. So we're gonna take that up kind of a little bit of a notch here. We're gonna roll back again, but as I come up, I'm gonna bring one leg in, and this one's gonna end up here. And then I'm still gonna go forward like this. So we're gonna stay on the same side for 5, and then we'll hit the other side for 5. So pay attention to how everything is feeling. 3, 4, one more is 5. Then I'm gonna go right into switching that up, just like that. One more, and 5. The next progression of this is to simply roll, go into there, and then stand. Let's try a few. So I'm gonna set it up. Let me show you one more time. Roll back, get that foot under there, and then you come to this position. So this is actually really, really great. It can be an exercise in itself, not just a warm-up. Roll it back, get that foot under. Like that. Let's try a couple. Try a couple on each side. Just see how you do with it. If you do great with it, awesome. Keep on it because it's a good one for you. You can even take it to a full stand from there. There's a lot of variations here, all really, really good. I'm gonna switch sides. If you're struggling with it, it's just an opportunity, like I always say, to keep working on it because there's a lot involved with this coming up and then sitting down with control. But it'll really get blood into those hips, that's for darn sure. Okay, here I go. I'm gonna stand right up. We're gonna get this workout started. So, today it's interval based. Everything's gonna be 25 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. You are gonna need for this first piece either a single dumbbell that's like kind of medium to heavyweight or 2 lighter dumbbells. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like with both. We're gonna do it for 3 rounds. So I'll show you what it looks like for both. I'm gonna grab sort of a single and then 2 little bit lighter ones. And we're gonna need those for a core exercise. Sorry, I got my notes here. We got a core exercise and a leg exercise. Okay. Are we ready to see what they're gonna be? We're actually starting with the core exercise. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna hold the bells up, or if it's a single bell, like there, and you're gonna bring your feet out to the front. Your feet are gonna do what's called a flutter kick. So right out in front, you're flutter kicking. You can rest your head on the ground, or you can elevate it, whatever works for you. I'm holding the dumbbells above my chest. So nice and easy with this for 25 seconds. And then we are gonna come up. You can keep the 2 bells, or you can go with 1 dumbbell, whatever's gonna work for you. And you're gonna hold it here, or you can hold it like this. Either way is fine. We're gonna go side to side, drop it, and then we're gonna bring it in the center. A little bit different there. So we got a nice wide, kind of like a wide squat there, and then right in the center there. So we got that going on, those 2 things. We're gonna go for 3 rounds. And this is Steven the Elf. He's the gym elf. He's gonna hang out with us. And he is going to be here for moral support mostly. He doesn't talk a lot. All right, let's get it set up. We're gonna get into it. So I'm gonna use these lighter weights for this flutter kick to start up with. I got my interval timer. When it beeps, we're gonna get right to it. And then when it beeps again, that's when we're gonna rest. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Flutter kicks. Make sure you're breathing. Nice and easy here. All right, rest. So I'm gonna roll up, then I'm gonna grab my bell. We do have 15 seconds here to kind of get Get situated. I'm gonna hold it right in front of me. Okay, so to the side, drop it down as low as you can. To the side, drop it down. I'm gonna bring my feet together for a close squat. To the side. Oof. Right down. I'm getting as low as I can on these. Hence all the hip warm up. All right, rest. I'll show you what the flutter kick looks like with a single bell. Same idea, you're just holding it above your chest. All right, get set up for it. Here we go. Now, if this is difficult for you with the feet pretty low, just bring them up a little bit higher. If you're having trouble maintaining this low position, okay, excellent. Shake it out. Second round of the squats. So another way to hold it is like this. So it's gonna go right under my chin. Whatever is easier for you to manage. Here we go. Okay, we got one more round to go. Okay. Here it is. Make sure you're breathing. As with all these, make sure you are getting that oxygen. Woo! Nice little burn. Nice little burn. All right, last time with the squat, and then we're done with this. Here we go. Side. Sit into it. All right, awesome rest. Great job. Whew, those felt good on the legs, pretty good. Good starter, we got a great little start there. Okay, you rest while I explain the next one. You're gonna need 2 dumbbells for this one. I'd say something medium weight for you because we are gonna be going overhead with this movement while sitting. So I know that's a little bit different. It's called a Z press. So anytime you're doing a seated overhead movement, it's always going to be a little bit more difficult, obviously, because it takes the legs out of it. We're going to test our hamstring flexibility too. So we're going to be sitting apart like this. We're going to bring those bells right up on our shoulder. We're going to have them just like this. We're going to come to the top and just do a little bit of a turn, just like that. So, using our abdominals, sitting up nice and straight because there's no back support, and we're just using the strength of our shoulders and our core to do that. All right, so that is our first move. Our second move is a core exercise. We're just gonna stay down but flip our bodies over, and we're gonna get into a low plank, and I call them plank marches or plank taps, whatever. Low plank here, I'm gonna reach forward as far as I can. Low march, just like that. So limited hip movement, not swinging all over the place. If you're swinging all over the place, you need to go slower, for sure. And take your time. Okay, let's get into it. Grab your weights that are gonna work for you, or Give a single dumbbell, boom, right like that. Just like that. That will work awesome too. All right, get them on the shoulders. I'm gonna hit this, 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, that's time. Get your bells out of the way so you're able to have some space to get into this low plank. It's probably gonna take us 15 seconds just to set up for this. Okay. Here we go. Reach forward. Okay, rest. Good round. Those always get me sweating quite a bit. All right, we'll bring those bells back to the front. I'm gonna get into position. Those feet out. Here we go. Up top. 2. 8. I don't know why I'm counting. 9. It's always fun to, do these intervals, but then you end up counting. But sometimes if I count, I try to match what I did the previous rounds, or get more if I can safely. All right, get ready. Here it is. Great. This is a good combo. They really, really work well together. Okay. You can also do this Z press move with your feet out straight. There's a couple options. Let's try it. Here we go. Remember to sit up nice and straight. It's not just our shoulders working. There's a whole lot working below the shoulders. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Okay, get set up for that low plank march. Last time, last round. Here we go. Oh my, good job. Let's take a regroup and rest. Let me consult my notes, see what's up next. Oh man, super fun stuff coming up. Another core exercise, and we have an upper body sort of combo going on. I think I'm just gonna keep these weights. It's an upper body, lower body combo. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna take your 2 dumbbells, or 1, I'll show you what it looks like with that. They're gonna come together like they're 1. So I'm gonna take basically a sumo stance squat while they come down in the center there, and then I'm gonna bicep curl to stand. Fully extend, come down, bicep curl to stand. Fully extend. So I got my chest up. I'm not sinking like that. Squeeze the life out of those biceps to stand. If you want to take it to the next level, you can also do a press with it, but we already did a press, so I opted to just go for the curl. All right, that's happening, and then the core exercise we're pairing it up with is going to be a mountain climber variation. We are going to bring that knee to the elbow and then bring it over, and that'd be one. And then I would bring it to this elbow and then over there. So you keep with this pattern, boom to there. So the key to touching your knee with your elbow is going to be for you to get your chest over your hands. If I'm way back like this and I try to bring my knee to my elbow, it's definitely not going to happen. So this is a great opportunity to practice a proper plank and then also like where you want to be for a push-up. So I hear that a lot. People are like, I can't get my knee. Well, because you're way out here pushing the ground away from you. You want to be pushing down into the ground always. Boom. It's not going to mean that it's going to be easier. I'm just saying it's going to be a lot more achievable to get contact there. Let's try this out. I'm going to get a hit of water before we do it. So we got that sumo squat with the bicep curl. And then that mountain climber variation. If you're working with a single bell, it's going to look very similar, just like this. Extend, down, just like that. All right, get your bells or your bell, whatever you're working with. Kettlebell, plate, doesn't matter. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Whoops. I wanted to actually keep it like that as I stand. Extend. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those biceps. One more for fun. All right, we got that mountain climber situation happening. Hands right under my chest, getting in a plank. Go for it. Bring it up and bring it over. Replace it, try the other. Up and over. Killer! Woo! Okay, you can't do those fast, they gotta be slow. All right, let's get ready for this. Get yourself set up, single or double bell. Sumo stance, nice and wide, straight down, curl it up, and stand. Woo-wee. Those are fun. Really fun. I'm gonna do a little side view for this. Little angle here. Get ready for it. Here we go. Ooh. Sweating. Warm, red-faced. Third round, good news. Here it goes. All right, ditch 'em. Let's get into this for the final 25 seconds here. Whew. Here we go. Give it your best. Slow and controlled. Always, always, always in control here. I love it. Rest. Taking a good rest. You should be able to keep the same dumbbells for this final piece we got going on. It's going to be a floor fly. So, chest fly. If you have a bench, you can also lay on a bench, but I actually really like doing them off the floor. I'm actually going to go a little bit heavier. We sometimes have the tendency on a bench to just kind of go past that point of comfort for the shoulder, but when you're on the floor, just stop where those elbows are kind of flush with the floor. Check in with that chest. It is working really hard, and then you're going to take your time. Get right back up there, squeeze the heck out of that chest, down with control, and right back up. So really, honestly, one of my favorite ways to do the chest fly is these floor flies. So my arms are in a static bend, like they're just staying like that. I'm not like doing anything crazy with the elbows when they come up. I'm just trying to stay in that same path, kind of like a little semicircle. All right, that's happening for the first piece of this. Obviously, it's going to be 25 seconds, and then we're going to have 15 seconds break, and then we're going to take those same bells, and we're going to do a little bit of like a, I guess you can call it a deadlift, kind of like shift our hips back, tap them down on the ground, sling them up to our shoulders, and do a squat. So essentially, it's kind of like a clean to a squat. So bring them up, I bring those elbows behind me, bring them on my shoulders, and then I'm down. Very fun, kind of our most technical move today. So it's definitely something to practice. All right, floor fly, clean to squat. I've got quite the collection of dumbbells surrounding me. Okay, hit of water for me, and then we're gonna get this going. All right, so either you're on a bench or you're on the floor. If you've never tried the floor flies before, I definitely would give them a go. Okay, I'm gonna hit this and then lay down and get it going. Here we go. Go for it. 25 seconds of nice, controlled floor flies. Whatever you want to do with your legs, they can be flat or up. All right, rest. So either there, or if you have real heavy weight, roll up with them. This is gonna be a quick turnover here to manage the bells. Okay, down from my shoulders and squat. That's a goodie. That's a spicy one. Okay, floor fly coming up from the side. Get them set. Here we go. Okay. Nice little set there. Okay. Here we go. 10 it. Two done. Third set. Coming up. Here we go. All right, I'm just gonna get the finisher there, bring it up, shake out those arms. Here we go. I got a surprise coming up for you. You're gonna love it. The surprise is we're doing it again for 4 rounds. Let's do it. I know this is the toughest one, so let's just bang it out. Let's get another round in. All right, go for it. Oh my. All right. I love it. Right, this really is the last thing. It's a good move. Here we go. If you're comfortable jumping like this, go for it. This is the way you would do it if you were doing it with a barbell. Kind of makes it a little more explosive. Whew. And we're done. Oh man. Yeah, that last set, huh? Let me turn this off. High five. Great job if you stuck with that whole thing. Well done. I know it got a little bit more challenging as we went. All right, what we're gonna do is come down on the ground and get a little bit of love on those shoulders. So I'm gonna take this out to the side and lay it down. I'm gonna look the other way. Push those hips back, sink into that. We're gonna come up and we're just gonna slide it through, so we'll kind of hit the other side here. With this hand, sometimes I'll put it on my wrist. All right. Same thing. We'll hit the other side, lay that down, look the other way. Come up, slide that through. Nice. While we're here, let's just go ahead and sink all the way back into that. right out in the front, as far as you can reach forward. Hang out like this. You can put your head to the ground or look ahead, whatever's good for you. Okay. Let's come up and we're going to take a nice little staggered split stance here. Lean forward, open side with that arm. Bring it over. Don't tip over. Just reaching over here to stretch out all through here. Kind of try to really sink into this, like sink forward, sink over. Breathe. Come out of that. Hopefully the shoulder and the arms feel okay. Kind of getting to the end there. My arms are feeling a little bit taxed. Okay, sink forward here. Bring this up and over. You can stabilize your body on, with a hand on the ground if you want, or up here, whatever. Forward as much as I can and over as far as I can. Come out of that nice and gently. I'm kind of speeding through these a little bit. On your own, if you want to stretch after a little bit more, go for it. Typically, I would hold for a little bit longer, but I actually think that the battery on my phone is about to run out. We're going to go all the way until you can't, go to your max here. So I'm going to go ankles, and then I'm going to go all the way to my feet, and then I'm going to touch the ground. This is a really nice one if you're having trouble kind of getting down far. Put something in front of you and try to aim for that. And stay consistent with that one item. And then a couple weeks later, test it again. See how far you can get. Give yourself time to get better at things like flexibility and mobility because it doesn't happen overnight. Okay, wide stance, shift it to the side. I'm gonna post up my elbow here and just chill out like this. You can put a hand down, whatever feels good here, all great. Really, really nice. The important thing is that you're doing it. All right, bring it up to the center. We're gonna shift it over to the other side. Woo! Let me get in the camera here. Hey, that was a good workout. Have a great rest of your day. I will be back, I'm sure before too long, to post another workout. Follow along. If you have any suggestions that you want to see me do, just let me know. I'm willing to do whatever for workouts, obviously. If you like the intervals, let me know, or if you prefer a rep-based thing, let me know. I can make it full body, I can make it lower body, I can make it upper body. Whatever you want to see, I can do for you. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other, and stay healthy.